Welcome back from all that political action in Karnataka. Now to the big political meeting in Tamil Nadu. Veteran AIADMK leader and 8-time MLA from Vijay-Sengottayan KA Sengottayan, who was expelled from the AIADMK today, had a meeting with actor Vijay. Is he planning to shift over? Is he planning to bring his political acumen and experience to Vijay, who perhaps needs seasoned political hands for strategy and planning? Joining me this evening is senior journalist R.K. Radhakrishnan, senior associate editor with The Frontline. R.K. Radhakrishnan, if this happens, and if, obviously there's a big if, Sengottaiyan would be perhaps the biggest political face to be part of the TVK and join with Vijay.
Absolutely. I think it works both ways, and it is really beneficial to Vijay's party, because what we have seen in Karur and other places, it is impossible for Vijay's party with the current leadership and the current structure to actually pull off election campaigns the manner in which is desired. He has to reach every nook and corner of the state. You would know, Veera, that Sengottaiyan is the man who is to draw up the route map for Jayalalitha, where to go, when to campaign, and at what time to campaign across the state during the election period, and where to rest and whatnot. Of course, he never wrote the speeches, but then the entire tour program, he's one of the key people who managed. I think he can bring that expertise to bear here, and really, TVK will really be benefited out of that.
Right, important that you make this point. Some would compare this to Panruti Ramachandran, who was with late actor Vijay when he launched his DMDK. But very briefly, RK, what does this mean for Edappadi Palaniswamy? Does this mean then he needs to be wary of disgruntled elements both within the AIADMK and the erstwhile AIADMK, grouping together before Vijay, under Vijay's leadership? And would that be a cause of worry?
Absolutely, Veera. But the point is that Sengottaiyan does not have the image of a corrupt politician at all. But at the same time, TTV Dinakaran and OPS and Shashikala, these three have the image of being corrupt. Shashikala was in fact convicted of corruption, and she was in jail for a period of time. We know that. So all the other three are not welcome. But the point is that you make is very important. It means that now, Edappadi Palaniswamy, who hoped that Vijay's party will go along with his party, and of course the BJP combined ahead of the elections will join them, now there is a huge checkmate, there is a huge question mark, because now Edappadi Palaniswamy will have to negotiate with Sengottaiyan and no one else. And Sengottaiyan is sitting at a place of power, and he can dictate the terms now. I don't think that alliance will probably happen, Veera, and that means that Tamil Nadu is definitely in for a three-cornered, if you count Seema and four-cornered contest.
Right, important point that you make there, a three-cornered fight. Who does it benefit? We don't know, but then this is interesting because Sengottaiyan, not one of those earlier lot of leaders who was expelled or vanquished, as some would say, by Edappadi Palaniswamy, like let's say an O. Paneerselvam or a TTV Dinakaran. He was one who was really close to Edappadi Palaniswamy, part of the AIADMK all these years. So thanks very much, R.K. Radhakrishnan. We'll keep a close watch of how this plays out, both for Vijay and for the AIADMK and the EPS in the days ahead. But of course, Vijay also preparing for a rally in December to re-emerge after that tragic stampede in Karur put him into a hiatus as far as his political campaign is concerned. That's all we have time for on the Southern View this evening. News and updates continue right here on NDTV. Stay tuned.